Carly, dressed provocatively, planned to surprise Mark. To her shock, it was his wife who opened the door. In an instant, she realized she had inadvertently become the other woman. Flustered, Carly tried to explain that she had come to the wrong place while attempting to leave quickly. But fate had other plans. Her heel broke, she lost her balance, collided with a large vase, and tumbled into a nearby flower bed. Trying to maintain composure, she crawled out and left in a disheveled state. The next day, Carly saw the roses Mark had sent to the office. Remembering the humiliation from the previous day, she angrily threw them to the floor, feeling a slight sense of relief afterward. Just as she was about to start work, Mark's wife, Kate, appeared. Carly's confusing behavior the night before had raised her suspicions. Using Mark's phone bill, she traced Carly to her workplace. Kate, still harboring some hope for Mark, was confronted with Carly's candid honesty. Carly had been deceived by Mark as well and had never intended to interfere with anyone's marriage. She assured Kate that she would never see Mark again. Confronted with the truth, Kate was at a loss, pacing back and forth in the office. To help her calm down, Carly took her to a bar. Intoxicated, Kate poured out her grievances. She had quit her job and given up social life for Mark. Carly bluntly pointed out that men's affairs often stem from habit. Even if this one was resolved, it could happen again. She advised that leaving from the start might have been the better choice. Otherwise, one would have to pretend to be happy and carry on. That night, Carly struggled to get a drunken Kate home after she had been causing a scene in the street. The following day, Kate went grocery shopping as usual. Watching housewives selecting food for their husbands, she began to question whether sacrificing everything for Mark had been worth it. She bought some snacks and, with her dog in tow, followed Carly home. What Kate thought would be the end of matters instead turned into a prolonged emotional confessional. She clung to Carly, crying about her loneliness and helplessness. Though Carly didn't have the heart to send her away, she imposed 3 conditions before letting her inside: no fantasies of friendship, chats limited to 1 hour, and the dog not allowed on the sofa. Kate agreed immediately, but the moment the dog entered, it jumped onto the sofa, and Carly could only tolerate it for the time being. As time passed, their conversation shifted from Mark to everyday life. They talked from afternoon into evening, the earlier rules long forgotten. The next day, Mark returned from a business trip. His tender gaze and passionate embrace temporarily made Kate forget her anger, until she noticed him on the phone with Carly and realized she had been deceived. That morning, Kate confronted Carly while out running. An argument ensued, and Kate began to suspect that Mark might have other women. The two decided to uncover the fourth party. Their investigation led them to the beach, where they discovered that Mark had indeed been cheating on another woman, Amber. Through honesty and goodwill, Carly gained Amber's trust. The 3 women formed an alliance, determined to teach Mark a lesson. Together, they devised a series of revenge schemes. Kate added estrogen to Mark's vegetable juice, brushed his toothbrush in the toilet, and swapped his shampoo with depilatory cream. Carly spiked his drink at a high-end restaurant with laxatives. In the end, Mark returned home in utter humiliation. Kate couldn't help but laugh at his discomfiture. Little did he realize, he had completely fallen into a trap meticulously set by these 3 women, and his string of misfortune had only just begun.